In this video, we're going to go over how to multiply mixed numbers together. So to do this, the very first thing we need to do is change a mixed number into an improper fraction. I'm going to put a link up here for my video on how to change a mixed number to an improper fraction, but I'll go over it again in this video about how to change that around, because that's the first thing that you need to do. Once you change each of the mixed numbers into an improper fraction, then you're going to use the rules for multiplying fractions. I'm going to put another link up here for those rules about multiplying fractions together. I'm going to go over it in this video since that's what we need to do. First thing we need to do is change it to an improper fraction and then use those rules for multiplying fractions together. And those rules are simply multiply the top numbers together, multiply the bottom numbers together, and then simplify it. So let's look at our first example. Here's our first example. We're going to take 5 2/9 and multiply it to 3/4. This mixed number right here needs to be changed to an improper fraction. The way we're going to do that is that we're going to multiply these two together, and then we're going to add it to that top number. That's the reason the elementary teachers at my school call this Texas, because you're going to add and you're going to multiply. You're going to multiply these two together, then add it to the top. You're going to keep that denominator. So 5 times 9, if you need your calculator to do that, 5 times 9 is 45, and then you add it to that top number up there, add 2, I get 47. So this right here changes to 47/9 times 3/4. Then I'm going to use my rules for multiplying. My rules for multiplying are multiply the top numbers together, multiply the bottom numbers together. I've already got 47 in my calculator, so I'm going to go 47 times 3 times 3 equals 141 divided by 9 times 4, multiply my denominators together, 9 times 4, 36. The next thing I would do is try some of these prime numbers to see if I can simplify this. And here's a good list of prime numbers to start off with to check. I'm going to check and see if 2 will go into 141. 141 divided by 2. I got a decimal. No, can't use 2 to help me simplify this. Well, let's try 3. 141 divided by 3. It'll go into it a whole number of times. So 47, it reduces to 47. Let's see if 3 will go into 36. 36 divided by 3. 12. I'm going to see if 3 will work again. 47 divided by 3. Got a decimal, so 3 is not working. Try 5. 47 divided by 5. Got a decimal. 5's not working. 47 divided by 7. Decimal. 7's not working. 47 divided by 11. 11's not working. In fact, 11, if the next number in my list would be 13, it's bigger than the number I've got in my fraction, so this is simplified. The next thing you need to do is look and see your instructions on whether or not you can leave it as an improper fraction, which is okay, or you need to change it to a mixed number. I'm going to put a link over here in the corner on my video on how to change it to a mixed number. But you need to look at the instructions and see whether or not you need to leave it as an improper fraction or change it. If there are no instructions on putting it in one form or the other, then you can leave it just like this. Let's try one more. I've got 2 2/5 times 1 1/3. I'm going to use my method to change each one of these to an improper fraction. So let's multiply these two together. 5 times 2 is 10, and then add the top one. So I'm going to multiply and then add. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, and I keep that denominator, 5. Times, let's change this one around. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, and I'm going to keep that denominator. Next thing I need to do is multiply the top numbers and then multiply the bottom numbers. So 12 times 4, 48, and then 5 times 3, 15. Again, I need to use these prime numbers to see if I can simplify this. And these are good numbers to start off with. I can keep continuing on my list of 13 and so forth. But let's just try these. Let's see if 2 will go into 48. 48 divided by 2. 2 is working for 48, but will it work for 15? 15 divided by 2. Got a decimal. So 2 is not working. Let's go to 3. 48 divided by 3. 3 will go into 48 16 times. Let's see if 3 will go into 15. 15 divided by 3 will go into it 5 times. So I reduced it that much by using 3. Let's see if 3 will work again. 16 divided by 3. 3 is not working anymore. Let's try 5. 16 divided by 5. 5 will not go into 16. 16 divided by 5. Get a decimal. 5 is not working. As soon as I get to 7, 7 is bigger than one of the numbers in my fraction, then I need to then this is simplified. I can't do anything else to simplify this.